Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God hath done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. And it will surprise you what the Lord hath done.
Greetings, Para Wesley Children Bible Rangers. Wonderful to have you join us for our video, and welcome to the next lockdown adventure. We are going to catch up with what is happening with Grandma Watt and her activities. It looks like stuff is happening. I hope you've been following the story, but if you haven't, we're going to have a little bit of a reminder of what has gone before. First up, so are you ready? Here comes Grandma Watt and the Pirates.
Oh look, a box.
That looks like fun.
Come on, let's open it.
No, don't open the box.
Aye, me hearty, that's the way. Dig it up. Keep digging, me hearty, keep digging.
I'm going to open it.
Yes, good. Open it up. All the blame will be placed on you, and I, the pirate captain, will escape with no one the wiser. Aha, it's perfect. Open it.
I can't believe it.
Someone open the box.
Interrupt our regular programming with this very important news broadcast. It is believed that mosquitoes are now spreading to the closest towns. They do not seem to be a threat. Grandma Watt has been reported as saying that she is working on a solution. The pirate has gone into hiding. Unfortunately, the cell phone problem has not been resolved. Technicians have not been able to find the problem in the tower, and all networks are now experiencing issues.
Greetings, me hearty, and welcome to my secret workshop, 100 meters underneath the sea. Now, me hearty, you might have heard on the news from the landlubbers that there is, during the dread plague of mosquitoes, with which I had nothing to do at all, it was all that idiot that opened the box. During this dread plague, there's been trouble with cell phones. Now, me hearties, no one knows it but just you and me. But I am a technical expert, me hearty. And this plague of mosquitoes, the landlubbers will tell you that during this time, the cell phones are not working because of something with the cell phone towers or the service providers, the landlubbers call them. But me hearty, look around. Look at my workshop here 100 meters below the sea. Think about it, me hearty. I always have a plan. We'll just have to wait, me hearty. Wait and see where this plan goes. Come with me. You'll find out something interesting.
goodness, that pirate looks like something needs to be done. His laboratory is deep under the sea, though. Wow, I hope Grandma Watt has got a submarine or something. I wonder what's going to happen next. You better tune in next week to find out. But in the meantime, we're going to continue with our Bible story. Remember that Grandma Watt is a make-up story, is make-believe, but Bible stories are true, and so they are very important. Last week we heard about how the people of Israel crossed the Red Sea in order to escape from Egypt. Now this is the next part of the story as God leads them across the desert and shows them the 10 best ways. Remember, as you listen to the story, you're going to answer questions afterwards, so the I wonder questions. So listen very carefully to see which bits of the story you like and which bits you think you could change. Here we go.
The people of God went through the water into freedom. They were free. So Miriam led the dancing. Now that the people were free, they could go anywhere they wanted to go and do anything they wanted to do. So where should they go now? What should they do? Where will they go? What's the best way? God loved the people so much that God gave them the 10 best ways to live. Sometimes these ways are called the 10 Commandments. As the people traveled across the desert, they followed fire by night and smoke by day. They began to complain. Some even wanted to go back to Egypt. There wasn't enough food. There wasn't enough water. God helped Moses find food and water. Finally, they came to the great mountain. The people came close to the mountain, but they were afraid to touch it. Mount Sinai was covered with fire and smoke. Moses was the only one who had the courage to climb up into the fire and smoke to meet God. When Moses was on top of the mountain, he came so close to God, and God came so close to him that he knew what God wanted him to do. God wanted him to write the 10 best ways to live on stones and bring them down the mountain to the people. God gave the 10 Commandments to Moses. Moses gave them to the people, and they gave them to us. When we put the 10 best ways all together, this is what they tell us. Love God. Love people. God loves us. When we say us, we mean God's love for each one of us, as well as all of us together. Here are the 10 best ways. Don't serve other gods. Make no idols to worship. Be serious when you say God's name. Keep the Sabbath holy. Honor your parents. Don't kill. Don't break your marriage. Don't steal. Don't lie. Don't even want what others have. These are all hard. God did not say that these are the 10 easy things to do. They're the 10 best ways. They're called the 10 Commandments. They're hard. Maybe even impossible. But we're supposed to try. They mark the best way. Like stones marking a path.
I wonder if you know what we call the 10 best words. I wonder which is easiest for you to obey. Which is the hardest? Perhaps you could pause the video for a moment and discuss these questions with your brothers and sisters or your mum and your dad. Thank you to Charlotte and to Godly Play for that story. We can't meet in our I Wonder circles at the moment, but we can still do it online, which is wonderful. Thank you for joining us. We're going to finish with a praise and worship song that we sing in church, and I hope that you will be able to sing along and move around a little bit to it. May God bless you, and we'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God